Greetings, entities and guardians. My name is HyperHimes, and welcome back to Cacao Kingdom. Alright, fair warning before this video starts. I ate like 3 slices of pizza, so I'm either going to be burping a lot, or I'm either going to be like very silent after like indigestion or whatever the pleb. But whatever the case is, welcome back. In this video, I'm going to be taking care of more of how do I get there? Was it here? Yes, it is. It's the Cookie Odyssey, because I haven't done this game mode in a while, and I think it'd be pretty unique to look at, and I think I usually do these videos around like 30 minutes, but the thing is, I haven't done these videos in a little bit of time, mainly just because I want to try and focus on getting the Odyssey missions done, and the problem is, I can't really get much done, because a lot of these missions revolve in, oh, hey, 12.10, 12.5, 12.1, all in dark mode, which I don't have unlocked because I'm only at World 9 right now, and then 12.15, and then there's normal stuff with a story, 13, just go through all the story. I already went through all this stuff, what the pleb? I don't know, I gotta focus on all that at some point soon. But with that being said, I will be reading comments from the video, the weirdest cutscene in the whole game. Yeah, that's a video where I focused on the, I think it was the Dream Express, which... man, that was a wild time. But with that being said, if you want to leave your comments and questions down in the comment section below for me to read on these videos, then feel free to do so. It could be a random question, a random comment, a random fact, something about me, something about the game, something entirely different. It doesn't even matter, because as long as we're having a fun time at the end of the day, and we appreciate each other's existence from community and creator and community, that's what matters the most. So, before I get started, I will read a comment from Michael Chang, who left a little lengthy one with some timestamps. At 2:55 in the video, oh, I really like how the update trailer is actually in the game. Nice use of the Dream World concept and to actually implement it. Yeah, I thought that concept was really good too. Makes it so that it doesn't just feel like the trailer is kind of just like a one-time thing. They also implement it. Also at 5:08, this isn't the word minute, in it, like a span of time, but minute. Minute, oh, meaning very small or tiny. They're homonyms, specifically homographs, words that are spelled similarly. Huh. Okay, that's interesting. It's a minute, not a minute detail, but a minute detail. That's interesting, but I guess it always confused me. But then again, I never really experienced that until now. And the last portion of this comment says, at 13:03, cool, a Blender file. If you didn't know, Blender is a 3D modeling program. I know about that, fun fact. The cutscene didn't bother me too much, but sorry if it spooked you. I take it's a meta joke video about video games, and how it, in a sense, all a game is text and assets and coding. But think of it this way, you caring about text and assets is what transformed it from a program into a game. Even if the world wasn't real, you can make it real. That's kind of deep, I gotta be honest. It's like, it takes me back to the Romance Kingdom stuff, where technically, was it all real, or was it just controlled by White Lily, or Lily White? Speaking of Lily White, White Lily Greenhouse, let's go over here and spend 15 of these.
I can hardly believe it. I will be reunited with my dearest friends any moment now.
Oh, that sounds like a good time.
I hope the journey here wasn't too difficult, and we haven't seen each other for such a long time. How should I greet them? What should I say?
Just greet them with a big smile and wide open arms.
And I must tell them who Dark Enchantress Cookie truly is.
I mean, hey, you have to rip off the bandage at some point.
They're going to be devastated. Is there no way of telling them the truth without hurting them?
I don't think so. Sometimes the truth hurts.
The lilies are more silent than usual today.
I wonder why.
Pure vanilla cookie! There you are!
Oh, hey.
Ginger Brave. Oh, I am so glad you came. Please, welcome.
I'm sorry, I will give Pure Vanilla the biggest hug. I mean, they look so fashionable, but also so sweet.
I have great news. My old friends are on their way to the Vanilla Kingdom.
Yes.
I haven't felt so much joy and excitement in many, many years.
Whoa, that's amazing! You must have missed them a lot. I'm so happy for you.
Why, yes. But if only the purpose of this reunion were as happy. I requested their presence because there is a rather heavy topic to discuss.
There's a witch among us.
Dark Enchantress Cookie is preparing for another war. Troubling things are happening as we speak. Magical rifts are shattering the sky, and the followers of Dark Enchantress Cookie are rising all over Earthbread. We cannot stand by and witness our kingdoms crumble one by one. That is why I have summoned the other cookies. We must devise a plan to stop this threat once and for all.
Yeah, it's like, oh, we gotta get back together, you know, happy reunions, but alright, it's down to business.
Ginger Brave, you have done a lot to help those in need all across Earthbread. This very kingdom owes its existence to none other but you, my friend. Please share your selfless courage with us all at the upcoming council.
Of course. Easy. You can always count on me.
You have my gratitude, Gingerbrave. But now, Hollyberry Cookie and Dark Cacao Cookie will be here any minute. I will head over to the Solarium of Unity and help with the preparations. Meanwhile, may I ask you to give my friends a warm welcome?
I'm assuming this story also takes place after chapter 14, because I think it just makes sense because it already introduced Dark Cacao Cookie to us.
It would help me tremendously if you showed them to the accommodations we prepared.
Accommodations like food? Well, I guess we gotta go down to the garden, but before I do that, may as well read another comment, because cutscene was kind of long. There's a whole line of comments from Shiny Luxio, so I may as well stem through all those. Here's what they all say. Not a single epic on your team? Well, yeah, but like... This is, I mean, a super epic. It's technically an epic, but it's just super. Well, like, I'm sorry, I'm just choosing the best ones. The last time I used an epic on the team was, I think it was either Eclair or Cotton, which those are two good cookies, but... You know, you just gotta get with the times when you have to rely on, like... Really good, unless if there's any like epic cookies you recommend on my team or like any team changes. That would be pretty interesting. The game crashing every episode is funny. Yeah, it's bound to happen at this point. Hyper doesn't have a father? I'm shocked. You're right. My fun fact, which let's just break all meta funny stuff about Hyper. My dad actually left me. So there's that, but at least I have a super loving mother, and I would never trade anything in the world for her. I'm gonna make a HyperHimes meat. I hope you do well on that. That was 10 days ago, so maybe it's finished? I don't know. And lastly, you say macaroon cookie instead of dark cacao. You know, I know macaroon cookie is actually really good. She's actually one of my top favorites, but better than dark cacao? I already replaced dark cacao with capsaicin, which that might be a downgrade, because can you consider a super epic better than a ancient? I don't know. Well, whatever. Let's go down to the garden. There's got to be something interesting down here. Maybe Hollyberry's here? Dark cacao?
The Vanilla Kingdom, my lady.
Oh, well, hello there, Wildbear. I'm pretty sure this is the first time we've ever seen him.
Listen, can you hear it? I bet you can't. The Vanilla Kingdom has always been too peaceful and quiet. But look at those cookies, all happy and crispy. Marvelous, just marvelous.
So as far as I know with the story, I'm pretty sure Wildberry is basically Hollyberry's escort, if that makes sense. And the same thing's gonna go with Dark Cacao Cookie, but it's with a crunchy chip.
Hollyberry Cookie, you're here!
State your purpose.
Friend.
Hold your berries there. Gingerbrave is a friend.
See?
And also a friend of my granddaughter, young Gingerbrave. Our glasses clinked back in the Hollyberry Kingdom, remember? It's been a while.
The juice was awesome. It's so good to see you. But who are all these cookies with you?
Didn't the Jews, like, poison us, as far as I remember the story?
This one here is Wildberry Cookie, my escort.
Holy I called out the escort, too! I'm so happy!
Naturally, I would be perfectly fine on my own, but you know how Jungleberry Cookie is. She insisted.
Just average princess queen matters.
Then guess what? Wildberry Cookie suggested that we bring even more cookies with us. I tried to argue, but this chum simply put his foot down.
Can't you, like, overrule it? Aren't you, like, super high in authority?
Pleased to meet you.
Hey.
Now, at ease, Wildberry Cookie. The more the merrier. Every cookie here is sweet and crunchy as they come. You'll become friends in no time.
I feel like he's hard to impress.
I'm sure of it. Welcome to the Vanilla Kingdom. I'll show you around. Pure Vanilla Cookie prepared special rooms for everyone. Follow me.
So I'm assuming we're gonna go... Yeah, Hollyberry Cookie's chamber. And then... Where's Dark Cacao's? Shouldn't Dark Cacao have a chamber somewhere? I mean, maybe it's not unlocked yet. Maybe that's it. But before we go on, since we're here... how long are we in the video? I want to see if they can be around like maybe 30 minutes, depending on how long these stories go on for. But let's read two comments from Shadow Does Stuff. One saying, for the common question of the day, the only one I can remember that doesn't involve very personal trauma is one where I was 4, I think. Why do I remember things like 11 years ago? Anyway, I had a dream that the cookie monster from Sesame Street ate me. Probably because I was a cookie in my dream. I don't know. I thought it was pretty weird. Honestly, it's pretty interesting, to be honest. I could see how people would be scared of the cookie monster, but I always thought the cookie monster was a friend, because... kind of like just me, I eat absurd amounts of cookies. Even though I haven't actually... Oh, my mother make these things. They were like s'more cookie things. One of the best things she's ever made. They're so good, and I'm just addicted to them. I need to lose some weight, man. But also, your other comment says, I'm still mad that Sugar Glass was never released in Kingdom. Hey, I mean, there may be a future where Sugar Glass does get released. I'm hoping that is the case, because that would actually be really cool if that happens. But anyway, on to the chamber. Which, would you really call it a chamber? I thought it'd be like a room. Well, anyway.
Well, strike me down. These are my chambers?
Hey, you can play chess in here.
Gorgeous, simply gorgeous. Oh, pure vanilla cookie, you didn't have to. And I have just the bottle of berry juice befitting all this luxury.
Please put your glass down, my lady. The council is about to start. With all due respect, Jungleberry Cookie specifically requested to make sure that your highness doesn't overindulge in berry juice.
Isn't she immune? Hasn't she, like, taken barrels of berry juice and, like, has barely made a dent into her mentality? I'm pretty sure she's, like, immune to any intoxication.
And you should change your name to Nagging Berry Cookie.
Shots fired.
Ah, young Ginger Brave, thank you for your help. We'll head to the Vanilla Castle once we finish settling down.
Okay, so now I have to meet back up in the garden, which that cutscene was rather short, so let's go ahead and move on to more comments, because, oh my gosh, there's a whole tsunami of Mola77 comments. I'm gonna... Oh man, I didn't know this video had this many comments. I'll try and do half of the Molish comments, because then I'll go on to the next cutscene, I guess. But anyway, Mola77 saying, is this a 2-week-old vid? Yes, it is. It's kind of delayed, but I decided to, like, release it later, because, like, I kind of had it, like... I had it in the backlogs, but don't worry, it's still loaded. Mola77 also said, and this is to go even farther beyond. 5-minute loading screen later, this is Super Saiyan 3 Epic Head Turn. Well, now you're just quoting Dragon Ball, and I haven't watched one of those episodes in probably years. How the pleb did I get LR Roshi from WT when I hardly even played? I'm not comparing, at the very least it wasn't a waste of stamina anymore with a mini rework of the 8th anniversary, Dokkan always being the GOAT of gacha games. You were just begging me to play plebbing Dokkan. I swear, you want me to play it, don't you? I'm on episode 9 of One Piece, I need more right now. Isn't there like thousands of episodes? You still have a long way to go, my friend. I just got my first double ad in over a year. Oh, I'd keep getting them like every single hour, basically. Heck, probably every single, like, 10 minutes. Am I the only one who uses the LRE's Blue Fusions in every event? I know they're so dang busted, but I still think that they're just so fun in the LR Gods team. Let's hope Akatsuki won't fumble LR's STR, Vegito, and Buhan anymore. I swear, I don't know if you're speaking gibberish or still English, but it's game logic that I can't understand. I'll just go with 2 more because there's still a wave of it. Common question of the day? Nah, it hasn't happened to me yet. My Dream Express is minimum. Well... Hopefully it keeps not happening to you, because I don't want any distress happening to you. And before we cut it off, it says, I know English is my first language, but you can't bully me if I can't speak it. Hey, I can't bully you. I can't judge anyone if it's like their first or second language, because, like, hey, it's your stuff, and it's for you to learn. I don't know if that's the best way for me to put it, but whatever. Let's go to the garden. Oh, it costs 20. Great.
Dark cacao cookies should arrive any minute now.
Demon.
A giant puppy?
Puppy? This majestic beast is a cream wolf.
Oh, he's offended.
And he's a great judge of character. Is this cookie hiding something? You, stranger, identify yourself.
It's another pleb telling us to identify ourselves.
Huh? Are you hungry? You look hungry. Here, have some jellies.
Jellies? No, get back. Something as sweet as jellies will upset.
Hey, he likes them.
Never mind.
Crunchy chip cookie. What is all this commotion about?
This cookie is giving jellies to the wolves.
Dark cacao cookie, you're here. Are these wolf-riding cookies your friends?
These cookies are the cream wolves, defenders of the Dark Cacao Kingdom's borders. This is the squadron's captain, Crunchy Chip Cookie.
So there's multiple dogs here?
Your Majesty, we haven't secured the perimeter yet. The floor might be covered with traps and enemies may ambush us any minute. We must stay vigilant.
You sound so brave, but this is like... You shouldn't have to worry about that.
Huh? Ambush? No. This place is safe. Like, super safe. And you're about to get super comfy in the rooms Pure Vanilla Cookie prepared just for you. Come on, let me show you the way.
Rooms? We cannot allow the luxury of comfort at dire times like this.
Is that why there's no available option for Dark Cacao's room?
We shall set camp here and patrol the surrounding grounds.
Yes, sir.
We'll begin gathering materials and get ready to set camp at once.
I don't think you're allowed to steal this stuff.
Camping? Count me in! I can help! Let me help you gather the materials.
Oh, okay. Well, at least we're just helping. We have to deliver eight enchanted steaks? Well, it's good. Oh, look, it's an Odyssey quest. Clear the quest and you can visit our camp again. Oh, alright. I'll be back with the materials. Be back soon. Well, I have them all already. And I guess before we hand them in, I may as well answer the comment question of the day before I read some more comments. Which this one is going to be interesting because it kind of just bears in mind with what we just saw right then and there. Let's say the ancient cookies. Like, let's just say, we'll keep it simple. Let's just say the 3 that we know, Pure Vanilla, Dark Cacao, and Hollyberry, they arrive at a kingdom that you built. How would you introduce them to the kingdom? Like, let's say they're going on to a visit and they're like hearing about this legendary kingdom that has you as its kingdom, like as its leader. How would you present them to the kingdom that you've solely made? Like, first of all, would you like kind of just keep it as like a casual, or would you like set up this huge like celebration? Would you set up this huge feast for them to indulge in? Or is it like you just want to give them a quick show around, but you don't want to take up too much of their time because they could be busy? Because for me, I'm hoping that if they're open to it, we're having a big feast. Like, seriously, a big feast to, like, anyone, not only the ancients, but anyone that they decide to bring, like, any escorts or any guard that they have. I think it'd just be really neat to just have it on board. Just straight up, it would just be fun to, like, meet them, and even them be introduced to the kingdom, because, hey, then there could be the chance that we could become allies with them, and having any sort of ally is good, especially for a long-term battle. So, with that being said, I'm going to read the rest of the Mo77 comments before we hand in this loot, which they clearly say, well, I'm obviously reading them, so I clearly read them. We have entered the Blender demotion, the 3D model software. We demoted to Blender. I swear, everyone knows about Blender, but I've never used it before. Maybe I should use it, but I don't know why I would make it. Bro, this world is so meta, lol. I mean, have you seen this cutscene? This is probably one of the most meta cutscenes in the game. Unless they, unless they add like a fourth wall breaking cookie. I don't know. We have entered the digital side of this world. Yes, we have. Cookie Run OvenBreak updates are all the same. Cookie Run Kingdom updates are unique and amazing. I think there's some differences in Cookie Run OvenBreak and Kingdom unique updates. I mean, obviously we can't compare the Centipede Cookie update and the Triple Crown Cup update because obviously one's way better than the other. But let's just leave that bed. All Milky Way Sweetie. Yeah, she is Sweetie. And lastly, you say, have I seriously left over 300 comments? Well, I guess I am the comment pleb after all this. I mean, you left like 10 alone in this one. Probably more than that. Maybe 12. So I think you are. I think you've proven that more than enough. Anyway, here you go. Rainbow cubes? Thank you, friend. You didn't have to pay me for that, but whatever. But now we have to go to, Dark Cacao Cookie's tent. Okay. Oh, nice.
This will do.
Yeah, that's fine.
Thank you for your help. We shall be staying here for the duration of the council. When can I see Pure Vanilla Cookie?
I'll go check to see if the party preparations are done and tell him you're here. Easy peasy.
Sir, about that cookie, he's running around without a single coat of armor, let alone icing.
What, you telling me you have a problem with him being naked? Because, yeah, I know. It's kind of just how do we need a repeat of the plumbing fashion cookie event from OvenBreak? Like, what the heck? So we got that done. We'll read 3 comments from Devon Schmalik. One just says no. Okay, I don't know what you're saying no to, but okay. How can you say that Pure Vanilla is the best healer in the game? I don't know, because I suck with, I don't know, I just assume, because obviously top tier, like, ancient. I would just assume that, and for all I know, maybe there's something that's way better. It's just clearly opinionated, because I just assume, oh, it's ancient, probably the best that you can use. I don't know. Don't you think that Capsaicin's new costume looks like Victor Crumb from Harry Potter? I don't know, because I've never watched the Harry Potter series. I don't, and I think it would just be too long to get into, by the way, seriously. Anyway, let's go to her chambers. And for some reason, this doesn't have cutscenes, I guess? I have no idea why. It was just like, oh, let's have some vocal cutscene, but some just have not. I don't know. Anyway, gotta clear my throat for this one. I need a drink. I should have grabbed one. Ha ha! Decorated in berry colors and filled with warm sunlight. Feels just like home. That Pure Vanilla Cookie always knows how to impress. But it looks like he forgot something very essential. Found it. Look at this fine AIDS berry juice that was hidden deep inside of the closet. Now I'm going to enjoy my stay to the fullest. My lady, you shouldn't open this bottle. A host wouldn't hide something that was meant for the guest's enjoyment. Don't worry, my old chum. I'm sure Pure Vanilla Cookie wouldn't mind. Still, it wouldn't be polite to ask. Well, it would be polite. Gingerbread, my boy, is everything ready for the council? Oh, well, I must ask Pure Vanilla Cookie. Alright, and be quick. or else I'll finish this bottle all alone, I swear! Okay, well, I guess that's kind of a threat to us. We gotta try and find out if Pure Vanilla has it finished quickly or not. Let's read 2 comments from 2 separate people. One from Lunar Storeflash saying, Longan smile in the update teaser seemed to have given me a nightmare last night. You know, I had a deep, bad feeling that was gonna happen to someone, and I can't believe it actually happened. I feel so sorry for you, because that is not good. But the other comment comes from the confused one saying, we do love a talking carrot, cup, and table. Click on the gray table. Should I click on it? Well, I'm too late now. I'll do that in some later point if I do remember. Anyway, Solarium of Unity. Do we meet? Okay, I think the Solarium of Unity we meet first before we get to the Council Hall. Okay, I'm assuming no voice acting here too. Yeah, oh my gosh, look at all this food. I'm so hungry. Is that sardine? Yeah, that is.
A smudge on this candlestick. Now where's the cleaning cloth? It's over there. The beverages go here, and the cherry cart goes to that table over there, right?
Hi, has anyone seen Pure Vanilla Cookie?
Huh? He was just here just a minute ago. You'll probably find Pure Vanilla Cookie in the Council Hall.
The Council Hall. Gotcha, thanks. Okay, well that was rather short. But anywho, let's go ahead and go on to some more comments. We'll just read one because it seems like we're all building up to this big Council Hall thing. Which this comment comes from Sonic Gamer saying, without spoiling anything, at the time of this comment, I just have to beat one last stage in order to get fully caught up with the world exploration. But stage 1630 is a real ball kicker. Don't you hate it when that happens? Yeah, I hate it when I get kicked in the balls, but I know I have to go through it at some point, so I probably just either gotta brute force it, or I just need to get better at the game. So, Council Hall, this takes 11 instead of the 7s. 7-11, sounds like a good place to eat.
Pure Vanilla Cookie? Your friends have arrived! Hollyberry Cookie and Dark Cacao Cookie are here!
There they are.
Oh, at last. Thank you so much, Ginger Brave, for guiding them.
I just realized he doesn't have his hat.
No problem at all! Is this where you'll be having the council?
Yes. It used to be my study as well as the throne room. Now, it's open to everyone. We will have a celebratory feast in the Solarium of Unity today. The council will start tomorrow in these halls. All right then. Now that everyone is here, shall we commence with the feast? Please ask everyone to join us on the castle grounds.
Okay, so now we gotta go around asking people. We gotta go and get Hollyberry, and we gotta get Dark Cacao. Sounds like a done deal, but let's read some more comments. We'll basically read comments right in between every single cutscene, I guess. There's another comment from Shiny Luxio, which I'm not sure. Did I read more before? Yes, I did, but there was just one really stuffed down there, which says Cloudy Cream Cookie needs a buff. I think they do, because I'm pretty sure he's actually a cookie who's like the worst super epic as far as I know. So I should be, maybe I just need more evolving for them, like more XP candy for them, I don't know. But he also left another comment saying congratulations on 25k. Well, thank you so much, I'm very happy for it. And also there's a comment from TV who says Devsisters really just went, yeah, let's show the players how we make cutscenes in some part of the gameplay. Well, I think it's just meant to be a joke, honestly. So I guess first let's grab Hollyberry. Yeah, I think it's just meant to be a joke because, like, you know, with dreams anything can happen. So let's grab you. Hollyberry Cookie, the party's about to begin. Come to the Solarium of Unity.
Finally! It's time to meet the legendary Pure Vanilla Cookie. Ah, that's been a long, long time. Who else could have known that we'd have a chance to raise our glasses once again? Pure Vanilla Cookie is still the same old sweetheart, isn't he?
Ginger Brave, have you noticed anything suspicious at the banquet hall? I will go first and see for myself. It's my duty to make sure the Queen Mother is in safety at all times.
Nonsense, it's just a banquet, a party. Pure Vanilla Cookie has always been famous for his fondness of fine cuisine, though not as fine as the Hollyberian cuisine, I must say. Let's go and have the time of our lives. There will be a lot of catching up for us to do.
Okay, sounds like a done deal. And let's read 2 comments from... There's actually more comments that they left. 3 comments from Ian Alsobrooks. One saying, like I said, nothing makes sense in the world of dreams. As I mentioned too, nothing makes sense in the world of dreams. Try swapping Sherbet for Macaroon. I think she's good for those creatures in World 15. Well, I made it for World 15 already, so oops. And also, yes, I had one dream where I was caught in a hurricane and couldn't breathe, but I was actually holding my breath in my sleep. Oh, that sounds painful. Like, not only just holding your breath in your sleep, but like being caught in a hurricane in the dream. That sounds like an absolute nightmare. I feel terrible for you. Sheesh. Ugh, oh, I don't even want to think of that. That just sounds like a nightmare. But we'll go to his tent and go ahead and visit him.
Dark Cacao Cookie, the party is about to begin.
Okay, why does this one have voice acting? The Hollyberry one didn't.
I see. We shall be on our way.
Cream Wolves, defenders of the Dark Cacao, get into formation.
Why?
Hang the proud banner of our kingdom. March forth as the brave warriors you all are.
Enough. We are attending a feast, not marching into battle. feed the wolves, and tend to your weapons. Those who wish to attend the feast, follow me.
Yes, sir.
Imagine if they just hustled on in here and just like started raging into like a furious battle. Could you imagine that? I couldn't imagine it, but I also could, and it would be hilarious. But anyways, there's 4 comments from, am I reading that right? I think it's, yeah, it is 4. From A Gamer 360. One saying the cinema car cutscene is one of my favorites in the game because of the lore dump of the wizards. Yeah, that is true. That actually is a pretty good cutscene because of the lore. The other comment says, well, sometimes I dream of something like my $1,000 new computer breaking and waking up panicked because of the brain confusing what is real and what I made in the paradoxical phase of sleeping. That was so hard for me to say, but I would hate for that to happen to me too. It's already a blessing that I'm already making these types of videos like this. Like, I really never want this thing to break, and if it happens, then I need to make money fast to try and repair it. But the other 2 comments saying, 1, the nature of existence cutscene is so trippy, like they made the game being self-aware for some reason because of dreams. They took a blank Unity engine scene and decided to do a whole cutscene about it. Yeah, I think that's also funny too, but it's also very meta. I guess that's the best way that I can put it. And lastly, from AGamer360, he says, I was more focused on the game when Moonlight and Stardust were featured rather than Capsaicin and the current update. Like, anything that includes the Cream Republic is not that interesting to me, but as a follower of lore, I need to read those things to get more information. I haven't watched the cutscenes of the Triple Cone event yet. I personally think the lore for the Triple Cone Cup event is interesting by itself, and I think with the new opening up of Scovilia, I think that's gonna open up a whole new rabbit hole of like lore, which I'm very excited for in my personal opinion. Because the only well, hold on.
Flowers and plants need to go here. Empty plates are needed over there.
Empty plates. You should probably fill those plates up. But as I mentioned, since the only Scoville cookie that we know who's a part of Scovilia is Capsaicin, hopefully there's gonna be more spicy cookies a part of Scovilia along the way. Hopefully.
Don't wrinkle those napkins. Push in the chairs so they line up.
And the napkin's gonna wrinkle anyway.
Is that all? Phew. I think we got everything done.
Trouble, trouble. Black Raisin Cookie, we're expecting more guests. A lot more.
What? But we won't have enough food.
How's it going? Still getting ready?
Ginger Brave. Perfect timing. The feast is about to begin, but we need more dishes. We need to fill these plates with food right now. Can you lend us a hand?
Of course. I'll be back soon.
Okay, sure. We need to... Hey, glazed donut. I don't even have glazed donut. Where can I get glazed donut? Can I make them somewhere? At the bakery? Can I upgrade the bakery? Oh, shoot. Kingdom level. When the did that happen? Oh, okay. I'm collecting everything now. Oh, the game is gonna break. Can I upgrade it? I can... Actually, I can level this up. That's gonna take 5 hours. For that, we get more donuts, which is perfect. Now we can go back and get all this loot, and then we can actually continue with the Pleming story. I don't know why I need to do that, but is 8 donuts even really gonna be enough? I don't know, but we may as well go back here and continue on. Since we need to do that, I may as well read more Pleming comments, which, they're kind of split up. I'm going to try and read as many from Mona as I can, try and quickly go through them. I was going to watch Sonic Prime because I didn't have this time. I didn't have time last year to watch it, but Hyper Video is better. But Hyper Video is better? Are you saying that my videos are better than Sonic Prime? Which, if that's the case, that's very... What's the word? Subjective? I don't know, but that's a good compliment, though. I don't have Sparkling Cookie, plus I have Mint Chocolate costume. I hope you get... What am I saying? I hope you get Sparkling Cookie, and good job that you got Mint Chocolate Cookie's costume. That's hard to say. Common question? Yes, but I don't want to talk about it. That's completely fine, as I mentioned. If you don't want to discuss anything like that, that's fine. You also left a comment saying, at 13:03, my mind then am in class and get distracted by the wall. Sounds like daydreaming to me. And lastly, you left a comment saying, how is your favorite cookie besides custard and DJ cookie? Mine besides Eclair and Captain Ice Cookie are Cat and Caviar and Gingerbread. I really like Lemon Cookie for OvenBreak, and I like Capsaicin Cookie for Kingdom. I guess that's the best way that I can put like my favorite cookies for both OvenBreak and Kingdom in kind of like second place spots. So hopefully. And also, Mona left another comment saying, I beat 12:30 finally. Which is probably good for you. That's a hard level to get through as far as I know. But there we go, back here.
Whoa! Look at all this food!
And I supplied the 8 donuts. You better give me back 1.
We barely made it. If it weren't for you, we would have had hungry guests. I'm not going to lie, I was pretty worried.
I hope everyone will enjoy the feast. No, I'm sure they will.
All right. You may tell Pure Vanilla Cookie that everything is ready.
Yeah, let's get this party started.
Alright, should that be a good cliffhanger to kind of like end off the video here? Because we are currently at like 30 minutes in, so I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to end the video here, but I'm going to read the rest of the comments first of the ones that I didn't read. I apologize if the comments were rather long, but this video had like 40 comments I had to go through, which, sheesh, that's a lot. But with the leftover comments, there's 3 from Game Wisdom Gaming that I'm reading here, which might even be the last ones as far as I remember, saying, you should play the Cookie Odyssey story, it's just the best of the game. You see this on the screen? Guess who's doing it? That's me, baby. Your other comment says, gotta love when they break the fourth wall all of a sudden. I love it when they do that. I don't know about you, but I love fourth wall breaks in games and stuff. And Game Wisdom Gaming's last comment says, I just finished part 1 of the Triple Clone Cup story, and it's freaking amazing. The characters, especially Gelato Trio Cookie, are really fun. The 3 protagonists have a really nice chemistry with each other, and they start off arrogant and full of themselves, but as the story continues, the arrogance is replaced with humbleness, and the ego is replaced with perspective, and become, in short, much more likable. The voice acting is perfect. Still don't know what Prune Juice Cookie's character is supposed to be. A prune juice potion maker, I guess. That's the best way I can describe it. And I think there was one more comment, if I can find it somewhere. It was just kind of up. Yeah, from Princess Blue, saying, is it me or did Hyper forget the comment question of the day? I'm pretty sure, coming from all the other comments that like respond to it, I'm pretty sure I didn't, and I strictly remember that I asked one in this video too. So, with that being said, I can end the video now, and hopefully we can get more of this done soon, but I only have so many of these quarrel things, so yeah, I'll have to focus on getting more, but I have to focus on more dark mode related stuff too. But with that being said, if you enjoyed this video, then please be sure to leave a like on it, and also share this video with your friends if you enjoy my Cookie Run content. And if you enjoy my content in general, why not subscribe and also hit the bell icon to be notified of whatever I do in the future. I also have merch if you want to check it out, but I'm not forcing you to buy anything at all. I also have a Discord down in the description below if you want to check it out. It's called the Hypenese Hub. It's a fun time down there, and we're trying to expand each and every single day. And last but certainly not least, there's another link down in the description that leads to a Twitter post where if it gets 10,000 likes, I can get the Cookie Run U2 set for absolutely free. But above those, I will see you entities and guardians in the next video. Hail the Hypenese.